Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DRich Show, where we talk anything and everything crypto. Now, here's your host, DRich.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the DRich Show. This is DRich, and today is Friday, December 17th, 2021. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope that you all are well. And as always, I hope that this video finds you in good health, good spirits, and good energy. Sorry for the delay on today's video, but on the video, we will be talking about Xinfin partners with Trustology, okay, which is continue to grow for the Xinfin network. Stronghold as a new listing, SHX, so we've talked about that before. And then we're going to wrap up the video today with some precious metals talk and some other things that you're going to actually apply to your investments when it comes to precious metals, things like that, to protect yourselves from any catastrophe, inflation, things like that. So we're going to talk about that. But most definitely, before we get started, I always want to make sure that you guys are acknowledged. Thank you guys for tuning into yesterday's video. Thank you guys for continuing to support the channel. But before we get going, go ahead and hit that like button on your way in. Support your investment with one easy click. So thank you guys for doing that. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscription button, the notification bell on every video so that you are made aware of when I drop a video, whether sooner than today. Usually it's sooner, but since we've been working a lot, getting back into the groove of working out, exercising, things like that, my body is kind of adjusting to some of these new things that I've been doing. So please forgive me for that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into today's coin market cap, see where that is, and then we'll go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of today's video. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get the day started with that. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get into this coin market cap where we got Bitcoin's dominance at 40.6%, Ethereum at 21.2% dominance in the market. We got a global crypto market cap of 2.19 trillion, which is a 3.46, almost 3.5% decrease over the last day. And here we can see some trending tokens and biggest gainers, recently added tokens to the coin market cap. That's not here nor there because what we want to do is just get into this top 10 real quickly before we move into the video. Bitcoin $46,948.60 there. Ethereum $3,893.75. And I'll give you my little 2 cents on your Ethereum. I hate it. I really, really hate it. Okay, I want to go send some stuff over to some other wallet. And just to send $100, it cost me $50. Okay, and I'm kind of disappointed about that. So Ethereum, anyway, not gonna complain too much because at the end of the day, we're just gonna keep on moving, pushing forward, and not worry about it because we're gonna look for these other low-cost transactions where we can move money easily to one point to another point. BNB $527.61 at number 3. Solana at $179.14. And Cardano still below where it needs to be, $1.24 at number 6 there. So again, folks, if you like Cardano, there's a guy that I work with. He loves Cardano, and I continue to tell him dollar cost average. And this kid's on the ball when it comes to that. USDC, $41.8 billion market cap, and our beloved XRP sitting at 80 cents. So, folks, again, this is never financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, as you guys know. I always like to talk about XRP because that is my bottom line, and most definitely, if it's yours, you can see the fruits coming to bear. When it comes to some clarity, regulatory clarity when it comes to this lawsuit. So just stand by, hold on to your position, hold on for dear life, because at the end of the day, we know that this is going to change our lives tremendously when the lid is taken off of the top. So XRP, 80 cents, continue to dollar cost average, continue to accumulate, and acquire XRP at these very low prices, while everybody continues to crap on XRP. Excuse me, for not really doing much over the last several years. AVAX Avalanche, $114.25 in the top 10 at number 9. Terra Luna at number 10, $66.86. And Dogecoin has continued to drop, which is okay by me, because at the end of the day, it's a great buying opportunity to accumulate and acquire. And I like to separate bags. So if I have a bag over here, I got a bag over there, so that, I can accumulate on different exchanges and have different off ramps. Anyway, folks, you can see the market for yourselves. We got a lot of red in there, which is great buying opportunities. You want to buy the red. And if you are bleeding, you know what? Look away, turn away, walk away. There's nothing for you to do. At the end of the day, it is out of your control. Control your feelings, control your emotions, stomach the pain. At the end of the day, it's going to make you a better investor, a better trader, and a better consumer when it comes to buying these assets up at these low prices. So I encourage you to always remain positive, keep a good head on your shoulders, and allow these things to do their magic when that time comes, because you'll be greatly surprised at the end of the day, at the end of the month, at the end of the year. We'll see some price action. So we're getting close to Christmas. Hopefully we get some, some good gifts, some good presents, and they're going to give them to them. So just go ahead and stick it out. I'm here to stick it out with you, and I'm not going nowhere. So if I'm bleeding, I'm knowing that it's a struggle for me, but at the end of the day, I know that I've been here long enough to know that we're going to just wait it out and get to where we need to get, which is becoming a multi-millionaire. That's the plan. That's the goal. So anyway, folks, let's go ahead and get into the new partnership with XDC, Xinfin, Trustology. They sent out a tweet yesterday with this partnership, and we want to go ahead and cover that for today in today's video. So here we go, and to check that out. And like I said, there's this tweet here coming from Trustology at Trustology.io. So excited to announce we are now partners with at Xinfin_official. Our Trust Vault solutions support XDC and the Xinfin chain of institutional investors. It's been hard keeping this exciting news under wraps until today. So again, folks, this came out December 16th at 9:05 a.m. yesterday. And if you want to go ahead and look a little bit more into Trustology, go ahead and give them a follow, most definitely if you're on Twitter. If you're there, you might as well just go ahead and give me a follow. It's simple and easy. And you can kind of know what I'm looking at when it comes to looking at this social media platform. Really not on it for any of the banter or the bullshit. Just on there to look at the greatest and latest news from other entities that are connecting the dots when it comes to the regulatory compliant tokens when it falls under ISO 222. And here is something that you want to look at, updated November 2021, where there are some new markets, new partners, some new wallets, and also built on XDC. And here is some performance as well. So again, folks, I always encourage you to go over here and look at everything for yourselves, and always look at these folks, when they post some stuff for us to look at and consider, as far as partnerships that will solidify the reason why you're investing in these type of assets. So anyway, we want to go ahead and read this article from Yahoo News on Trustology. We want to go over a couple pointers there before we move on to some other stuff. So let's go ahead and check out that article from Yahoo. All right, here's that article from finance.yahoo.com. Trustology to underpin Xinfin's Layer 1 XDC network with institutional grade on-chain custody. And let's go ahead and get right into this article. London-based Trustology, a leading financial conduct authority, FCA, registered institutional crypto custodian wallet provider, has today announced it has partnered with Exchange Infinite, which is Xinfin, to provide secure institutional grade on-chain custody for XDC network native XDC utility token. The token powers its layer 1 hybrid blockchain network, XDC network, and acts as a settlement mechanism through its interoperable smart contracts. Together, the partnership will serve as a first step in building a secure, compliant trade finance network across decentralized finance, DeFi, applications and markets, and will facilitate access to non-bank investors to create more financing opportunities. So what I want to do is just go down here and read this little portion here that I highlighted. The XDC network is increasingly attractive blockchain technology solution for developers, smart contract architects, and enterprise to deploy their applications on the network. Built with institutions in mind, the network delivers on scale, energy efficiency, and compliance, ISO 222 compliant, through a hybrid architecture that combines the best both private and public blockchains for financial data security and immutable transactions. So again, folks, they know what they're getting involved with when it comes to this partnership. ISO 222 compliant. They're talking about it, not me. I'm just reporting on it. So again, when you want to follow that trail, you want to be at the forefront of that trail so that you can actually know what we are actually doing when it comes to our investment strategies. And some of the tokens that is a mainstay for us to be getting into when it comes to that building out of our portfolio on these type of assets. You can read the rest of the article there. I'll leave it in the description like always. But most definitely, folks, we've been on XRP, we've been on Algorand, we've been on XDC here today. We've been on some other tokens in the ISO 222 compliant framework that we need to kind of focus on and get back to the structure of what we're doing, because I know, yes, there's some good assets here, there's some good assets there, but I want to focus really on this because we're getting closer to some sort of crisis, maybe perhaps a black swan event, who knows, where we want to make sure that we have these in our portfolio. So at the end of the day, if all else is lost, at least we got 5 of these different assets in our portfolio that will lead the way for us. And you know what? Sometimes we might have to take a loss, and you just got to stomach that loss. You got to, take it on the chin and just keep moving forward, not only knowing that you have these assets in your back pocket as your ace in the hole. So anyway, folks, we're going to go ahead and jump into Stronghold Shx, as they have been listed on another big time exchange. We want to go over that just real briefly, and then in the video talking a little bit about some precious metal talk. So anyway, let's go ahead and get right into that tweet that was sent out from Stronghold on their Twitter feed. And for you folks who have been following me, and you know that we've discussed this before on the channel, and I'm very bullish on SHX. I love it. I hold a lot of it, and I hope that you do too. And we're going to get into how you can accumulate and acquire it at just $100 to put a decent size bag into your portfolio when it comes to this. Bitmart is listing SHX on December 27th, 2021. This is the 3rd major listing in the last 2 months. So again, folks, we got BitTrue, we got this exchange here listing SHX, which is going to bring in a bunch of new consumers, retail investors, things like that, that particularly use this exchange. So this is good news for us hodling this. I've been hodling it for a while now. And most definitely what I want to do is make sure that we report on it. So if you are a user of Bitmart, there's this exchange that you're going to be able to use it or buy it or purchase it on. So just wanted to make sure that we reported on it. So anyway, before we move forward, we're going to get into the price of Stronghold. Let's go ahead and give that a refresh. It is at 9 pennies, or excuse me, 9/10 of a penny, not even a penny yet. And here is their website information, stronghold.co. their Explorers, Stellar, Community, Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, Discord, LinkedIn, and YouTube as well. And their AP ID is Stronghold-token. And then what we want to do, folks, is the bare minimum. Let's get 10,000, okay? 10,000 is going to get you $97. It's worth $97 just to get you 10,000. So if you got a little bit more money to spend, you know what? Go ahead and try to do that to get you as much as possible. And then, you know, we want to look at the price and market stats to kind of make a determination when we can actually take profit. All right. So here, again, the price is 9/10 of a penny, almost a penny itself, 24-hour low, 24-hour high. And then we got a 7-day low, 7-day high there. And here we have the market cap rank at number 622. All-time high was about 7 months ago, which is 5.5 pennies there. So again, from the price that it is today, you're looking at almost a 5 cents increase from that point if you hodl 10,000 tokens. Okay, so you just do the math on your own. All-time low was about 8 months ago. I wish I was on that at that time. Okay, I'm pretty sure I came in a little bit after it, but most definitely we did take a good position at that point in time as I was connecting some dots, some things Hugo Filion with Flair talked about and discussed. So this is a huge thing for us to look at. So wanted to report on it. So 10,000 tokens, $96.21 for you to go and get into it. Again, Bitrue, Liquid. Bitrix is some of the exchanges you can go on, and if you are on the Lobster wallet or anything like that, you can actually go ahead and get those there too. That's where I get a lot of mine because the interface for the Lobster wallet is user friendly. I most definitely do have some on my Bitrue account. Hopefully there's going to be a Power Piggy where you can stake these and get rewards on it. So anyway, folks, we want to go ahead and just touch base on that real quickly as the new announcement for Bitmart is coming to fruition here soon. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into some precious metals talk and some things before we wrap up today's video, because I told you last week that we would discuss this here on the channel, because at the end of the day, we're seeing a lot of things transpire around us in the world today when it comes to inflation, when we come to debt ceiling, limit increase or not, or whatnot. So we want to check all of this stuff out so we can actually be prepared and be ready for anything that comes our way. So let's go ahead and get right into it and kind of understand where we're going with my ideas of talking about precious metals. So like I said, we would get into some precious metal talk, some gold, some silver, and some other popular tokens or metals that you might want to get into based on what we have seen transpire. That bill that was supposed to be signed for the debt increase has been pulled back. I think they reneged on it. I think that is because they are going to default on their debt, okay, which will be the first time here in the United States American history. So anyway, we want to talk about these things because number one, I love precious metals. I know that a lot of people don't look at the value for what it's worth because it's not interchangeable at the moment, and I do believe that it will become interchangeable, where it be tokenized, fractionized to a point where everyone will be able to have an opportunity to have these type of precious metals in their hand. And I do believe it's important for you to have it in your hand where it's tangible, like fiat currency. You know, maybe it might be some sort of digital currency or digital asset that will be backed by silver, gold, other precious metals, and I do believe that will be coming soon. All right, so here we got gold's price right now is at $1,813.50, which is up $7.90. Silver, $22 spot. This is spot price now, $22.60. Platinum, $952.20 there, up 80 cents. And palladium at $1,812.50, which is up 3%, $51.70. Now, my favorite is silver. All right, silver I think is way undervalued. You can actually check out some of the things that they got here. Gold, you got the available products. All right, you can check that out and some newly listed metals. And then you can go over here to silver. This is my favorite platform, AppNext. This is why I'm using it as a header for us to kind of look at. Now there's other, precious metal platforms that you can go on and buy. This one's just my favorite because they get that stuff to me quickly, and I have it within less than a week. So I haven't bought silver for many, many months, or gold for many, many months since I've moved here to Nashville. But now that we're getting closer to the end of the year, I need to kind of get back on track and start accumulating and acquiring again. So, folks, I like the American Eagles. I like the silver dollars. Okay, and I like the Maple Leafs. That's just me. And then I also like the 90% junk silver. So if you don't know anything about silver, I believe it's 1964 and before, maybe 63, where your dimes, nickels, quarters are 90% silver. So if you are walking around like me, I'm always picking up the change off the floor. Okay, as embarrassing it might be, you know what? God's given me an opportunity to pick up the small stuff in order for me to get to the big stuff, because one day, he's going to give me that big stuff as I appreciate the pennies, the dimes, nickels, quarters that I pick up. And you know what? They add up. And those that add up, I take the real stuff out, separate it, and then I go ahead and exchange it for fiat currency. Then I could go ahead and buy me some cryptocurrency or digital assets or whatnot, and even precious metals. And the reason why I really wanted to talk about this today is because if you have been paying attention to the news here in the South, Tennessee, Kentucky, those places, we were hit with a tornado. And this brings me home to the point where we need to continue to prepare no matter what. I'm not saying this to like put fear or anything out there in the atmosphere. What I'm saying is that, you want to have a generator, you want to have gas, you want to have oil, you want to have all of these items available, because we don't know if the electricity is going to go out. Ours at this home went out. So, I got me a generator. My mother-in-law picked me up one when she came to visit. So I'm grateful and appreciative of that. We didn't need it because it came back on. But we did get some damage from like trees falling over and things like that. This is why I always say, hey, make sure you're preparing with your non-perishable food items, batteries, flashlights, matches, lighters, candles, things like that. And I always like to say the easiest things to stick to your ribs is some beans, some rice, things like that, canned goods for yourselves, water. Make sure you have a lot of it. And it's important for us to always prepare, whether you nickel and dime it, $5 here, $5 there, making sure you have all of these items available. You want to get water filters. You want to get all of these things to your benefit if you're into 2A, or Tennessee, Nashville. This state is constitutional carry, so you have no problems with that when it comes to firearms and stuff like that for protection if needed, because when people see damage, you got vandals coming along and you need to make sure you protect your property in your house, your family, things like that. But anyway, getting on to your precious metals, this is going to be a hedge against any inflation. So if you are looking at it from that point of view or perspective, always have precious metals so that you can go and barter if you need to do that at whatever point. Because I do think that precious metals have been suppressed and things like that. I won't go too far more into it, but you can go to AppNext, get into some precious metals. I've been going to the local pawn shops here in Tennessee, and a lot of folks get rid of this stuff because they are in need of some fiat currency to do the things that they need to do, and they sell it. And then you can go actually buy it for cheap. So if you know what you're looking for, Go out to your local pawn shops, go out and pick up those quarters, nickel, dimes, pennies off the floor, and let it add up before you go ahead and exchange it. So anyway, folks, I hope that you enjoyed today's video, the information that I was able to provide when it came to Trustology, Xinfin, Stronghold, and here's some precious metals. Have an outstanding weekend, folks. Do something fun, new, and exciting. Happy Friday again. I appreciate all of you tuning into my channel. Before you leave, make sure you hit the like button if you didn't hit it on the way in, and always continue to support your investment with one easy click. So thank you. God bless. Take care. And as always, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.